What's up, Team Seroni Gamers? It is your boy John here with you guys today, and I am back playing some RuneScape. It has been a hot minute since I've been spending time on my accounts, but last week I was volunteering at a camp here near where I live, and I just did not have the time to play at all. So we are back at it. On the main here, we are still trying to figure out what we want to do. I've been making crazy money flipping, and U-logs have gone back up, so that's nice. I'm glad I held out on selling those. So basically, I've just jumped right back into cutting U-logs, and that is what I'm doing on the alt as well. There's a bunch of money on that alt, which is sweet. I'm pretty proud of it. I think cutting U-logs, I mean, I started down, like, it had one wood cutting. And it's, I think, made like 4 or 5 mil now, just doing wood cutting, so that's been pretty fun. Just continuing to watch my flips. I do have a few things that I've been sitting on for quite a bit of time, which is a little frustrating, but I think I'm going to sort of dig deeper into these and see what's good. The adamantite ore, I'm definitely going to hold on to it. I'm really adamant that it will, pun intended, that it'll go back up to 1K, because it does quite often do that. The other thing is I've finished off those lobsters, which was good to get done. And yeah, so just been continuing to watch the flips, guys. What's new in the game? Like, I don't know what I want to do. I've been talking with Nate a lot, and this is just what I did today. I've been really distracted at AFK'ing, and I did not do very good today. I only made like 70k. It was kind of a bit of a bummer, but yeah, what I was saying, I've been talking with Nate, and he is just soups discouraged, guys. He doesn't know what to do now that he has maxed. He's just not sure, and I told him he's just got to try something. Just jump in, 2 feet first, and people want to see it. We love sharing, and that's probably a struggle other people go through. You work for years to max out the account, and then you don't know what to do. I've said to him, you could do some money making, things like that, create bonds on other accounts, do some fun different activities, and I mean, all that's possibilities, but I get where he's coming from. It can be hard when you feel burnt out in a game. And then, yeah, guys, I just wanted some clips of stuff so that I could talk. This is totally new, but I feel like sometimes when I'm sitting around in the GE and all I see is the ashes, I just want to pick them up. And I watch OSRS flipping, tons of other accounts. Oh my goodness, I can't even think of all the names right now. But I love when they make these level 3 accounts, and the first thing they do is they go to the GE, and for an hour, they pick up ashes, and then they have a couple 100k, and then they start doing stuff with the account. I've always thought that'd be so much fun. I just don't know if I have, like, the time to put into an episode or, like, a weekly episode concept like that. I love watching them, though. They're so much fun. Other news for gaming, guys. I've been looking at some TCG stuff. I want to get my hands on a few more of the Lorcana decks that are out now. Because to be honest with you, I think I'm 3 sets behind. I really only have, I think, the first 4 decks, so the first 2 releases. But yeah, it's been a fun game. I really enjoyed playing it with Nate, and I've enjoyed playing it with my wife, and I have a few friends that I want to try it with, but man, time just gets so away from you. The older we get, we still love gaming so much, and yeah, it can be so hard to find the time to play. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling in the TCG stuff. There's a couple cool new games I've been watching. I like to watch a lot of indie game development, things like that. Keeping an eye on Kickstarter. I follow Team Covenant. They have a lot of good information about indie games up and coming. I watch Kodak. He's got stuff as well. Matt's been covering a lot of dead games. It's some cool dead games that, Board Matt. A lot of good YouTube stuff out there in the gaming scene. But I don't know. I have a ton of Runeslingers that never got opened, and then the game kind of died, which is a huge bummer. I guess I'm glad I didn't buy a ton more of it. But yeah, I haven't actually been on the Discord and that in forever. I'm going to have to jump in there and see what's going on. But yeah, that's kind of where TCGs are at. As far as video games, the other day, guys, I was sitting, I know, I was all like, oh, this new Star Wars Hunters game, it's going to be great. I played it, and like, I'm not a huge first-person shooter kind of game. Nate was big into that for a number of years. It's not really my thing. I thought maybe this Star Wars, like, nostalgia trip would bring me in, and I got to spend some time and play it some more. Because I did enjoy it. Like, I liked the Star Wars actionness of it. But I know, like, I've seen some people complaining that, like, they force you to play characters you don't want to play. And when that was happening for me, I was kind of not as interested. So I kind of put it on the back burner. A good buddy of mine plays a lot of Marvel Snap, and I haven't been playing as much of that lately. But I've been thinking maybe I should jump back on it. Like, I like that it's a fast game. You can do a lot in a quick time. So that's kind of cool. So maybe I'll spend some more time there. I did play some Pokemon last week, some Pokemon TCG Live. That's always great. I mean, Pokemon's always so much fun. But anyways, yeah, totally rabbit trailed there. Guys, the other day I was sitting around, I was chilling, and I saw an ad for this Dragon Ball Z game, and it looks sick. I don't know if it's new. I don't know if it's old. I don't even know what the mechanics of the game are, but sometimes it's that nostalgia, right? I mean, I remember being a kid and watching Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, and there's just so much of it. It is such a vast franchise. And Nate and I, we played the modern TCG when it first revamped, when they sort of redid it in, I think it was like 2019, 2020. We had gotten in right at the beginning and played a ton of it. It was a lot of fun. But then we sort of just dropped off, and weren't as big. I feel like my biggest problem with the TCG of the Dragon Ball is they make all these like super fancy cards, which are cool. They're worth a ton of money, but I think they're supposed to be also like not required. That's not the word I'm looking for. Deck meta. You need this crazy expensive card. That's just not going to work. Like, I can't do that. I'm not dropping $50. $50 would be a lot for a card for me. I'm not dropping like $500 for, a special Goku card or something like that. So, unfortunately, I kind of like, I didn't keep up with it. But I definitely, we have the decks. Nate has his Broly deck and stuff, so it'd be fun to play when we, find some time to get together and do that. But this mobile game, I don't know, maybe something for the channel, maybe something we could feature, I don't know. Or maybe I need to spend some more time figuring out what I want to do in RuneScape. I've thought about getting a bond for the main account at least, and doing some stuff. I don't know what I want to do, though. Like, I'm happy with money making. I feel like on the game, all I want to do is make money. I know Nate's like, he's all about questing and advancing your account, advancing your skills. And I mean, you advance your skills when you make money. I don't do money makers where you don't really like gain levels and stuff. But I could sit at Motherload Mine for 2 weeks and just be like, hey, I made a whole ton of money. And that's kind of fun for me. So, I don't know. But I don't know if that's fun for content. You know what I mean? So, it's the fine balance, guys. But anyways, I appreciate you guys being here, listening to me ramble on and on and on. But yeah, I don't know what I'm going to put in for this, guys. But thank you so much for being here. This is John, Team Strony Gamer Channel. We appreciate the growth. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for stopping by, for being part of our community. If you haven't yet, it really helps us if you can comment, share, like, subscribe. We really want to grow this channel into something that's an awesome community for gamers. Nate and I are just a couple of old gamers in our 30s that, we grew up with the old stuff and we love the modern stuff too. So we're happy to be a part of it. We're happy to have you here. This is John signing off. I'll catch you all in the next video.